Well, 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 you beautiful people. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I feel like this week has flown by so far. It's already Thursday. Hello to you. Kirk, congrats on being first once again. GG's, my friend. Crystal, good morning. Hello, Crystal. And Cap'n, welcome aboard. Lady Iron, good morning. Rollin, I don't know. They've really been putting the wedding off. I feel like kind of weird, but hey, I mean, we are moving in that direction. I'm starting to get people are thinking about inviting me to the wedding. They haven't invited me, but they've been thinking about it, so that's cool. So, hung out a bit in Wandering Wolfie's stream last night. Fellow wolf appreciator. Coleman, good morning. Ghost, it is us again. It is us again. We keep showing up. Nice to see you too, Ghost. Hello, beautiful Kirk. Jard, hello. Jard, it is early, my friend. It is early. Did you go to sleep? Glad you have a fellow wolf enthusiast, right? I may or may not have had to fight off some wolves while Rollin was here a little while ago, and I just said, hey, avert your gaze. There's nothing I can do. So, Professor, marriage is for codependence. Is that right? Well, I don't know if, I don't know. Maybe Henry will get married at some point in this game, but this isn't Henry getting married. This is, I forget who all is getting married. I know it's, like the Lord of the Land is going to be there. It's like one of his children. I really don't remember at this point. I've been running so many side quests. I totally forgot what the main quest is. Been a little while since I've seen that immaculate Norse god worthy beard on my unworthy phone screen. Oh, stop. Not unworthy phone screen. Doing right, though, Crystal. How are you doing? Yeah, this beard doesn't have much longer for the world here. You can believe it. We're almost to March. So we basically have the rest of this week and all of next week. And then it's going to be going through a bit of a trim. So, because it'll be in my brain, spring starts on March 1st. So, I realize that on the actual calendar, it doesn't start for, a few weeks after that, but typically I'm a couple weeks ahead on seasons. I don't know. I like it. I think spring should start March 1st. I think summer should start June 1st. Fall should start October 1st. Or wait a minute. September 1st. And then winter should start December 1st. I went one too many months there. That'd be easy. I mean, that'd be easier, but, equinoxes and whatnot. Just ate a late dinner, so I woke up early. Oh, I gotcha. What was for dinner? I get why there are side quests in games, but I also wonder if it would be better to incorporate more into the main quest to make them more meaningful. These side quests are... And I'm new to this game, so I only know what I've done, but these side quests basically are helping me to get an invitation to the wedding. Some of them. Now, some of them were just totally side quests. But like there have been 2 side quests that I got that are supposed to be helping me get into the wedding. That's part of the main story. But there may be another way in. I mean, maybe you don't have to do those side quests. I don't know. So it'd be cool to be able to explore that a little bit more as I become more of an expert of KCD2. Reading my Bible for today. I'm back now. You're good. You're good. Can I just snuggle up in it? In the beard? Yes. Yeah. Turkey burgers? Heck yeah. Love a good turkey burger. Doing all right. My beard is due for a trim as well, but I've been using a cold. The cold is an excuse to be lazy. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. If you, if you need to keep the beard a little longer, I'd say just, whew, man, bit of a chill in here. And anyway, not shaving my beard today. Also finished 100 Years of Solitude. It was a trip of a book. I bet Jard's read that. Jard, have you read that book? I'm currently working on Suspicious Minds. It is a Stranger Things book. But again, I only read before bedtime. I read like maybe 2 paragraphs last night. I was a lot more tired than I thought. My head hit the pillow. I had the Kindle. Head hit the pillow. I read a paragraph, and I think I kept rereading a few lines because I was like, ugh. I just put it down. Yeah. So you shave something else? Maybe. Good. Divert your shave. Oh, you haven't read that? Okay. I have like 14 books I'm reading at the same time. Really? How do you do that? How does that? I feel like I would get them mixed up. Right in my reading is lackluster. Trying to fix it. What would you do to fix it? I mean, if you like what you like, you know. Are there other books that you... Is it that you think you would like them and you just haven't been reading other types? Is that the deal? Read a bit each day. They're all different enough to not get mixed up. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess I do have a book that I need to start. Is it in here? No, it's actually out on the counter. I have a book in there that I need to start. I guess technically I'm reading 3 books right now. Kind of a lot for me, but yeah, I would say one of them is sort of an educational read. Another is sort of a spiritual read. And then the third is a focus my mind before bed kind of read, which is the Suspicious Minds, the Stranger Things book. So just trying more authors. Gotcha. Okay. The whole reason I don't read, I'm great with words, so I don't need the practice. I value not falling asleep when I really don't want to. If I were to set out to read something, I'm not going to fall asleep doing that. But because I lay down in bed and I have like my Kindle there and I can, Kindle can lay like this and I don't need a light for it. That's kind of like perfect sleeping conditions because it helps me. Like I said, it funnels down the wandering mind. So I'm only thinking about whatever story I'm reading, which is nice. Solid 70% of my read books is Brando Sando. Got a bunch of fictional adventure books and then a few nonfiction. Nonfiction is, I'll be honest. I guess technically I am reading nonfiction too, but one of them is for coaching. So, that would be educational. The other is, I guess, a non-fictional. But yeah, nonfiction though. I'll be honest. I don't know that I ever really read any of those unless I was assigned them back when I was in school and whatnot. Most of my books are L. Ron Hubbard. Is that actually an author or is Ghost trolling me? Hang on one second. Okay, all right. An actual author. Founder of Scientology. Fantastic. Ghost. Okay, well. Starting some narrative nonfiction after the trilogy I'm reading. Got a book of Icelandic folklore. Ooh, there you go, Rollin. Actually, I saw a good number of books that were, a lot of the folklore books when I was in Iceland. Gosh, some of it is scary. Some of it is scary. I mean, you think about it, their like culture is old. I mean, it's ancient, based on the Vikings and whatnot. And man, so they have some stories that go way the frick back. It's pretty cool. Have a backlog of like 30 books, all nonfiction. Do you like reading fiction, Ghost? Or you just say, no, I just stick to the nonfiction. One about the, hang on. I know that the Lusitania sinking and the history around it, plus one about a former right-wing guy talking about his perception of the right-wing Christian nationalism movement. Ooh. That would be interesting. That'd be an interesting read. Someone just showed me where I can snag free books. Now I have like 300 some books in a backlog. Wait, there's a... Where are you getting free books at? I get my free books from the library. Use the Libby app and, just transfer them that way. But Got one about Henry Avery. Henry Avery? Do I know? I don't think I recognize this name at all. A pirate. A pirate. That'll be cool. The only pirate I'm really familiar with is the Gentleman Pirate. Steed. Thank you. Our flag means death. Said like Lusitania. Gotcha. Okay. British ship that was sunk by German U-boats during World War I and brought the U.S. into the war. Oh man. Have you told Spooky about that book? I feel like he would love that book. Something really needs to capture me to be fiction. The Road is one. Didn't everybody, The Road is amazing. Doesn't that book make everybody just bawl their eyes out though? Isn't that that's what I understood about it, but I think because the book club that you guys had done, I had said something like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read, but maybe I could do an audiobook. And some people said the audiobook would actually could maybe be pretty good. So, because it's a bit of a difficult read syntactically. Nova, good morning. If you want a good audiobook experience, listen to Impact Winter on Audible. Great voice acting and a really good vampire story. Ooh. You know, Professor, I'm a sucker for a good audio drama. I am. I've been trying to listen to more audiobooks when I'm in transit rather than audio dramas. But because that's kind of what I would listen to, audio dramas and various other podcasts and whatnot. But that sounds good. That sounds good. Are there multiple voice actors in that? Because, I mean, a lot of times if you read an audiobook, it's, you know, it's just the one person reading it. And they may change their voice slightly or, you know, whatever. But I feel like the majority of them are just one person. Makes it a little bit harder. It's a whole cast. Dang, okay. The Road is depressing as hell, but fascinating. You're fascinating. No Country for Old Men? That's a book? I knew it was a movie. I didn't realize it was a movie because it was a book. There are a lot of different movies and TV shows and stuff I've been learning about, or like, oh yeah, that was a book. That's, I mean, granted, I mean, I guess that's honestly probably where most of our media comes from, is books. But got a bunch of the Cyberpunk 70. DP70, is that Cyberpunk 2077 fiction for Christmas? I assume that's what that is. That would be cool. Are there? Oh, it's the same author as The Road. Really? No Country for Old Men is the same author. So about the Cyberpunk ones though, are they like novels? Are they graphic novels? Are they I mean, I guess what I would have thought of for Cyberpunk was more of like the tabletop materials, you know? They're novels. Okay, shoot. All right, I'm gonna twist my arm, make me add it to the list. I read the Altered Carbon, the first book in the Altered Carbon series. And that was I mean, that honestly, that series is pretty cool too, but that one took me a while. Again, that was a before bed reading. But that was cool. I mean, that just made me think of the Cyberpunk, you know, franchise a bit. But yeah, I would definitely read Cyberpunk. I made my wife and kids listen to Lord of the Rings on the way to Kentucky. I'm not allowed to control the radio anymore. Oh man. Listen, I got to say this carefully because I know we got a lot of literature fans. I know we have a lot of Lord of the Rings fans. You will not catch me reading those books. You won't. I love the movies. I read The Hobbit when I was younger, and I think it kind of scarred me a bit. You won't catch me reading them. But I do love the movies. So no punctuation in that too? I don't have an opening yet. Gotcha, okay. I love The Road. Did you, Iron? Really? I have the Altered Carbon trilogy. The show was great, or at least the first season was. It was on my reading list, but got pushed aside for other books. Yeah, the book is, I thought the book was pretty good. The show, from what I remember, I did not watch them. I did not watch the show and read the book that close together. It was probably like a couple years between. But I feel like it was relatively faithful, the show, to the book. I think. You're losing out. The Hobbit sucks. The Hobbit sucks. Does it really? I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. Not the movies. The book. I didn't like the book. I read the book when I was younger, and I was like, geez Louise, this... I don't know. Sorry, Nova. Don't stab me, please. The movie sucked too. Well, yeah, the Hobbit movie, you know, I mean, especially the trilogy and whatnot. I think they were kind of fun, but also just not well done. I don't know. That was my take on them, but I've only seen each of them once. I think the show and books were pretty faithful with some distinct differences, but I think those made the show more dramatic. Yeah, I liked the show too. The book was, man, to be honest, I'm not a super well-read person, you guys, at least when it comes to various popular books and whatnot. And I gotta say, there were some spicy scenes in the book. I told Mrs. Magoots, I was like, is this what literature is like? Like, oh yes, fine literature here. I'd be honest, all the other books I'd read with like intimate scenes, basically like Fade to Black, essentially a book version of Fade to Black, and those were very much not. And that was book sex cranks. That sort of opened my eyes a little bit. Like one spicy scene per book. Yeah. So okay, here. Yeah. Okay. You guys know Dexter's one of my favorite shows, right? Dexter, as dark and as like, I don't know, just adult, the whole like Dexter series is, both in the show and the books. The sex scenes in this are like Fade to Black. They are. So like, I was very caught off guard when I was reading Altered Carbon. I was like, this is where it goes to the next chapter. Oh, it doesn't go to the next chapter. So yeah, even this, and these books are dark. If you've ever seen the show, the books are way darker, like way darker. So yeah, but yeah, Dexter's a book. Well, it started as a book, and then the first book, and this is the first book in the series here. The first book is relatively close. There are some very key differences, but it's relatively close to the show, and then they kind of just diverge from there. So they're not super similar. Book Dexter, if I can tell you a little bit about it without spoiling anything. Book Dexter is much more how do you put it? He's much more of what you would expect a psychopath to be like. All right. Whereas in the show, Michael C. Hall is just such a, like, I don't know, he's such a charming guy. He's sort of, I don't know. He doesn't seem as like psychotic, basically. Nomad, thank you so much for the raid. Cheers and welcome in. You're playing some Siege. No way. How was that? Cheers. Cheers. So yeah, Book Dexter is much more of a, like, what you would expect a psychopath to be like. It makes his character seem more, I don't know how to put it. He simultaneously seems invincible, but also extremely vulnerable. Like, I don't even know how to put it, because it's like, oh man, you know, I can't wrap my brain around the choices he's making. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I definitely recommend the book series, but it is definitely darker than the show. So if you've ever seen the show and thought, oh yeah, no, this is way darker. Okay, so anyway. Poor Innocent Lutz. Yeah, you know what you should read? Light of the Jedi. What is that a start of a series, Coleman? Star Wars series? Nomad the Rail Dad? The Rail Dad? The Ray Lad. Okay, got it. Good, won a few games. There you go. It's been so long since I played Siege. How much have you played, Coleman? Like, cumulatively. Don't get back into it. Stream's going all right. Yeah, we just started a little bit ago. We're about to have a seat, play some KCD. We just got to talking about books and reading and stuff like that, which is good combo, good thought-provoking stuff. And yeah, we're about to play some KCD too. So. I'm a Rainbow Six junkie. Want to read the books so bad though. Loots McBooty. It was the start of the it's the start of the High Republic novels. I know you like those. Used to go insane on Siege. I think I've played maybe a total of about 3 hours on Rainbow Six Siege. Maybe somewhere around there. The last time I really played Siege was around the time Flores came out, or Ace. Yeah, I played on the Xbox One. Yeah, Xbox One. That's the last time I played. A game is older than I guess like I would originally think. Operation Shifting Tides was a pretty fun season. When was that? Coming on 10 years. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. Like it's older than it feels like, you know? But anyway, let's have a seat. Make sure my desk isn't gonna crush anything here. That's like 3 to 4 years, top of my head. Gotcha, okay. Good night, Nomad. Thanks so much for the raid. Seriously appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you have, if you gotta get to bed, I hope you have a good rest, my friend. Hope you have a good rest. Good morning, Spooky dear. Siege has always bummed me out because I just wanted Rainbow Six Vegas 3. The Rainbow Six Vegas games were so much fun. I did play a decent bit of those. More so Rainbow Six Vegas 1. But a little bit of 2 as well. Man, those were also just kind of a vibe too, back on the 360. Partying up with friends. It could, I don't know. Spooky, are we looking at those games through the rose-colored glasses? They were actually good, right? Or was it just the fact that it was the time period in which we played them? I'm trying to decide, but I feel like they were actually good. The terrorist hunts were fairly unique. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking good. Actually good for the time. Yeah, maybe they wouldn't hold up as well by today's standards. But the terrorist hunts, the NPCs were actually like pretty intelligent for the most part. If you played on the hardest difficulty, it was actually pretty difficult. Remember that. We played more Sand yesterday. It's kind of fun, even though it's still a little janky. Love the feeling of hitting those long bomb cannon shots, taking out enemy tramplers. Sand. I still need to look this up. And you put it in all caps. Is that how it's presented? Sand. Video game. All right, let's see here. I could request access for the playtest. Open world PvPvE extraction shooter where players operate giant walkers across the post-apocalyptic dunes of a fallen planet. Battle rival players, explore loot, and extract valuable resources in a hostile, ever-changing world. Okay. And you don't have to... It looks like you don't have to be on the walker. Because here I was thinking... I was thinking if it was like you stay on the walker the whole time and all of that, then it basically it turns into the one game that we've played several times. God, I always forget the name of it. What is that game that we played with the blimps? Guns of Icarus. Gosh dang. Guns of Icarus. Gosh dang, I'm like, I freaking forget the name of it. Guns of Icarus. That's kind of what I was thinking of. It's like Sea of Thieves and also Guns of Icarus. Okay. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is actually good. Incredible customization, good weapon variety, armor matters, and different armor has good trade-offs. Companion AI was solid. Let's start playing the trailer audio. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking that, Coleman. I still haven't heard a thing about it beyond what you've told me. But I guess it's a play test, right? That's the number of opinions on it are going to be limited, just since not everybody's playing it yet. All right, KCD 2, huh? And what do you say? This. Oh shoot. Okay. Already running out of some hard drive space here. One sec. Transferring this over. Okay. All right. Be good now. Found out you can board and claim enemy tramplers too, so that'll be interesting to try to do. If only we had more crew members. How many people are in one game at a time? I have Rainbow Six Vegas in my Steam library. I wonder how borked it would be on modern systems. I'll be honest, I didn't even realize it was on PC. All the Shadowheart, yeah, exactly. Taking up lots of space, it's true. Shadowheart? I have no idea how many people can be in a round. At least 6 Bork. At least 6 Bork. 6 metric Borks worth. All right. Wait a minute. Today's the 20th, is it not? Yeah, today's the 20th. Okay, hang on. I forgot to check one other thing before we get started here. Are the next round of Twitch drops active? Do you guys see them? They are. Okay. Let's say they should have started today. And in fact, it is the... Oh, is it just one? It's the Alluring Wreath? Really now? That's it. I thought it would be another set. But then again, kind of gave us 2 full sets of armor that are pretty dang good. So, yeah. Not even Karlak. That was Ghost. Ghost is the one, like, saying all this. I didn't say anything else. Loot, Shadowheart, Prawn, all fades to black. That's true. That's the best kind. I think people spawn in and extract, so it changes. Oh, okay. Like mid-game. Gotcha. Yes, they are. Didn't get much of the Cutthroat set. Didn't watch much KCD. Gotcha. Yeah, I have the Cutthroat set actually in my inventory, but I haven't really used the Warhorse set that came from week 1. This Alluring Wreath will be nice. I have to imagine, since it's the last drop and since it's the only like, I don't know how to put it. It's the only item in the drop. It's probably fairly valuable considering the other sets of armor from the first 2 weeks. They're quite valuable. Yeah, I have to imagine, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Been playing Blasphemous. How's that? I never got into the Blasphemous games. All right, we do have some KCD 2 launched here. Yeah, we got to check this out. Nonder, hello, Nonder and Nonsters. Cheers, hello. We may be late, but you're so late. You're in medieval times. Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean I'm early? Cheers and welcome in, my friends. Hello, hello.
Hello there.
Ursa and Reaper and Dutch and Ams and Nonder and True Celt. Hello, everybody. Time is a wheel. Time, that's true. Time is a construct. Wait, is Nonder late? Is Nonder late to work? It's like, oh, shoot, guys. Was it that? Ghost says, I can fix her. Honestly, I think you can, Ghost. I say go for it. I never was a good wingman, though. So, I don't know. Something about it. Guy's like, oh, she's pretty. I'm like, hey, go for it, dude. Go for it. I don't know. We have nothing in common. Oh, dude, go for it. I don't know. What do you want? Would you expect me to just... I don't know. Am I supposed to shoot down your dreams? What kind of friend does that? The wheel weaves as the wheel wills. That's kind of hard to say, but fun to say. We may be late, but you're so late. You're in medieval times. Persephone, welcome in with the raid. Morning Loots McMurch. It is a McMurch day. A Nonder N0Ender coffee mug here. Yeah. Oh, they're not letting you add any new highlights? Okay. Dang. Nonder, do you have... Okay. I meant to actually message you about that. So Nonder, your highlights, you can just export them directly to YouTube, right? Like if you go down to the export, like the three little dots, you can go down to export. Is your YouTube, I assume you want them on the non-demand channel. Is your non-demand channel linked to your Twitch by chance? I can, but I have to sit here and export one at a time. Sometimes the exports mess up. Yeah. Wait, 2 weeks? Hang on. Are your VODs only last for 2 weeks? But you have Twitch. It looks like you have Twitch Prime, right? So they should last 60 days. I believe you get 60 days when you have Prime because they give longer VODs. Longer time for VODs. I should, I don't mean to like keep you while you're trying to like check things out. If you got it, yeah, if you got to get to it, I'll send you a message later and check in, see if there's anything any info I can assist with. Unfortunately, it will be a process, no doubt, but I think it's mostly doable. What I do for whenever I archive stuff is I do batch archiving. I just do 1 week at a time. And then I wait, check the channel, make sure they all made it over there, and then I go on to the next week. And I just do that while I'm working. So I'm not really like actively sitting in front of my computer. And it's not too bad. But either way, it is gonna be a process for sure. Show her your calves, bro. They won't let you add any new highlights though. That's so annoying. Nonder, you should come play Sand. I'm gonna say, talk about Wheel of Time, Summon Jar. Oh, you've only read 2 of the books. Yeah. Oh yeah, invite Jard. Unless you don't like Jard, Coleman. In which case, tell him you don't like him. But don't actually do that. We love Jard. You have 1,360 hours of highlights. Oh, it actually tells you. And the max is going to be 100 hours. That second book was hard. Coleman hates me. He tells me all the time. No, he doesn't. I think the only person he's ever said he hated was Koro. I think that's it. Not true. It's like I was investing in the platform. Shame on me, I guess. Yeah, I know. Exactly. How dare you, Nonder? How dare you try to get people to watch your VODs on Twitch instead of, you know, a different platform. How dare you? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. To be honest, I've kind of wondered if YouTube will ever go that route. If they do, like that would really suck. Because yeah, I would lose all of my archive for sure. Because I mean, there's nowhere else. I mean, where else are you gonna put that? You know. Okay, let's take a quick look at the journal. We need to report back. This is, I believe, is kind of the end of my side quest, unless you can give me another one. There is another quest over here too. But we basically, I just had so many items I needed to sell some stuff. Whoa, smoked mutton? Is that going to go bad? Durability, yeah, it only lasts 5 days. Okay, we got to eat that. All right. All right. Let's see. What should I catch you guys up on in case you haven't seen anything in a little bit? We basically found out that those the blacksmith's hands that he sent down to Semin with a cart full of goods, they were double crossed. Is that a thing? They decided to go corrupt, and they were basically bringing stuff to bandits. And And I tracked him down and beat up a bunch of bandits, killed some, and now I have to tell the blacksmith what happened, basically. So, and I was carrying a lot of crap, a lot of stuff.
Greetings.
Here is Blacksmith Radovan right here. Yeah, we found it.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Samin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules.
Gules.
To him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to
I'll do that when I get to my computer. No, right now, Jard. Right now.
Where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Samin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Did you like Sea of Thieves at all? It's kind of like that, but Walkers on Sand Dunes. Really liked playing that with friends. Man, I do miss Sea of Thieves. We should try to get a crew together sometime.
They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Shoot, we might. Well, maybe Sunday, if people are free Sunday.
Bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure.
They seem to be attached to your arms,
Lord
sir.
Samin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Samin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is...
Anyway, moving on to
I'd be in a right
my stuff.
mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you.
Already breaking my morning time screen rule by being here because I missed y'all. What is the screen rule, Jard?
Came back for it. Who knows what
Is there another way to see VOD
So
markers
now
unless
it's
you are
yours.
highlighting? That's how I remind myself to make clips, and now I can't see them.
But it'll still
I
serve
don't
for a
know.
while.
Thanks.
So many highlights,
It'll come
holy
in handy.
smokes.
And have you got another job for me?
Young
Got
Lord
rusted
Semi's
plate.
wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Wait, did I see her? I don't think I saw her. Doesn't help from pulling VOD side of things, but you can drop chapter markers into recordings on OBS. Yeah, that's good too, for sure. I have a whole system, yeah. Have you seen the movie Man of the Year? I got access. Forgot the Steam app is a thing. I thought you read 4. I thought we talked about how I stopped before book 5 and you were reading book 4. Was that a dream? Must have been a dream. Haven't, but it's familiar to me. Jeez, was that so hard? Robin Williams movie where he's a comedian that ends up running for president and wins due to a glitch with the new computer voting systems. I've heard of that, but I haven't seen that. You know I love Robin Williams. It was on Prime. It was pretty good. Oh, the Expanse show you stopped at book 4? Do you like the show or the books better, Jard? This was before we discussed Expanse. Either way, reading that series is hard. It started sounding the same after a while. I also got super pissed at the protagonist for not showing growth in 4 books, but may need to give it another chance. Watch the show, then read the books? Really?
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Ooh. Do I? Anyway.
What does all this have to do with smithing, Radovan?
What? Can't I chat about women with my apprentice?
Both the shows
you're right,
suck hog.
Let's get down to business. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be.
Maybe I'll have to go pay Agnes a visit. Do you guys think that I could rip Teresa?
That's just
He's not been kissing and telling about Teresa. That's the deal here. But I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, could Henry go to Troskovitz and and holla? Can he holla at Agnes? I wonder. I might try that actually.
You don't want me to steal that sword, do you?
God's nails. Don't annoy me, youngster. This is a serious matter. A good blade must be flexible, but not brittle. The best blades are made from welded steel.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose.
Oh.
Living in Apollonia.
Yep.
And he can pray for us.
He can pray.
Let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway.
I met this guy, actually.
And folks say,
well,
they
not
saw
really
this
met.
Interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish
I
steel.
stand by what I said.
There's nothing better for a sword.
Just
See,
read the
now,
books.
You do understand.
Yeah. If I started reading the books now,
There's
I
a
may
catch.
finish them
Naturally.
by the time
They say that Ambrose
I
the
retire.
Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there
You
have
guys
been
and your
other strange
rumors.
goings on.
You guys and your rumors.
What strange goings on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's
Especially
all I
Wheel
know.
Wheel of Time with the weird ass changes they made. No, watch the show first, not Wheel of Time. You can skip Wheel of Time. Expanse. Highly suggest the first Expanse book. It's an all-time fave. They'll just confuse you with what they changed. Oh, they're both canceled? Wait, I thought, okay, I know I said this about the Expanse. Did the Expanse not get picked up? I knew that Wheel of Time got canceled. I thought the Expanse got picked up, but maybe I'm just confusing series that get canceled that people like. Expanse did its final season? Okay. Expanse sort of wrapped up and this could continue elsewhere sort of way. Gotcha. Okay. Nah, the show sucks. I read it after watching and both are V good. And just Jard's like, no. All right. No, I know where to find this guy. I'm going to go there.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Samin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But
Perfect.
Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The
Okay.
best sword in the
Now I
world
really want to get
isn't
caught up
worth
in it.
Eternal damnation.
Now I really want to get caught up in it. Okay, so did this just start a new side quest? It did. New side quest called the Hermit. All right, and we got to clean ourselves up. I keep going into conversation just very bloody and just beat up.
Good day.
All right. Okay, if I left... Oh, that's locked now. Okay. We got some smithing materials. I'm still encumbered, so let me take care of that. Then we'll travel over. All right. Let's see. I stand with Coleman. What they did to Perrin is unforgivable. You can have that opinion, but I do not share it. Who is Perrin? Is that somebody from the book? All right. Let's sort by weight here. I don't know. Let's see. What am I carrying this rusted plate for? I guess it's if I just didn't have this armor here. That would be good to have. It's not better in really any way. So yeah, maybe eventually we'll just share it. Or we'll just sell it, I mean. But for now, let's transfer leather apron. Transfer. Yeah, there's just so much of this stuff here. Okay, we're going to drop some of these drinks. I don't need all these drinks, I don't think. Fine wine, mead. I don't need to carry around 4 meads. Right? Schnapps. Put both those up. Wine. 17 honeys. That actually kind of weighs a lot. Hang on. What is honey good for? It is a lot of nourishment. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to carry around that. It's also, it never expires. Wow, honey may be the best food item in the game. Look at this. 31 nourishment, +1 energy. I have 17 of them because I found some beehives. But it's never gonna spoil. That is kind of a cheat code. Honey is goat. You're honey and you're goat. I don't know. Forgive me. 1 second here. What is, let's see, 220. Mersa may disagree. Take my dogs out and brew in coffee. BRB.
Good doggy. Good boy.
We're talking expanse. Why do you suddenly change to Wheel of Time? On that, I agree with Jard. It was rough what they did, but I also hated the casting. Is it weird I understood, Jard? Dog, real. I hate the way a lot of the characters looked. Nah, because you heard me say this exact same thing before. So on Wheel of Time, if I can admit something to you guys, I never read the books. I watched the first season of the show. We didn't watch season 2, but watched the first season of the show and didn't hate it at all, honestly. Because we didn't have any stake in it other than just that. So, just throwing that out there. Yeah, we're gonna... I got too much stuff I'm carrying around. Bacon is pretty nourishing. So. Keith redacted with a macaroni ball. All right. Prepare your ears for the macaroni noises. Keith, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Perrin in the book doesn't kill his wife. Oh, spoilers. Jeez. I tell people to watch the shows before reading the books. Okay. Shoot, I can't even... Honestly, I don't really remember much about the show. Lady Iron, cover your ears, all right? I don't remember much about the show at this point because it's been a little bit since we watched it, and a lot of things were happening all at once, but I do remember kind of enjoying it, so... So, yeah, I guess at least I could use that to trigger a lot of Wheel of Time people, I suppose. Like, oh, no, it was pretty good, actually. Ooh, walnuts are pretty, Walnuts are pretty good too there. 14 nourishment. We're going to put those, we're going to put all those back while we got the dried beef and whatnot. We don't need to carry around all this cinnamon either. Wait, cinnamon? Actually, I'm not carrying that much. Same with dried apples really aren't that good. But they're worth a decent amount for some odd reason. We are carrying a good amount of nutmeg, pepper, and saffron. Okay, that's a significantly better food dealio there. Okay, we don't need all these potions either. Sleep will heal you 3 times faster. I'll probably have... I'll hang on to the cockerel. I'll probably have a bed nearby, though, so whenever I do that. Increases speech by 3, increases your reading speed for a day. That in the chest, too. Henry's Savior Snaps. How did I get this? Saves the game, heals 30 health points, increases strength, vitality, and agility by 3 for 8 minutes. Is that better than strong? I think it is. Yeah. How did I get that? We're hanging on to all the Savior Snaps. Strong Artemisia. Increases strength by 4, and both attack and defense cost 25% less stamina. Last 10 minutes. That could be good. Painkiller Brew. Suppresses the effects of injury, and your maximum stamina decreases with health 50% less. Last 20 minutes. Okay. Increases craftsmanship and thievery by 6 for 40 minutes. That's pretty good, too. Thankfully, these don't weigh a ton, so I don't need to get rid of all of them. Just clear it out a little bit. Lose 15% less health for 5 minutes. Endorse adaptations that are faithful. Watch shows before reading the books. Why watch a show that's exactly like the book when I could read the book? It's also why I won't watch the stupid live-action Disney movies that are remakes of the animated versions. Interesting. I kind of get that, though. Increases agility by 10 for 2 minutes. I'll put that back. Marigold Decoction. 15 health over time. Hangover passes 50% faster. Ooh, seeing better in the dark would be great. Okay, let's put this one down there, too. All right. A little bit better. Strong Bane. Makes running impossible. Reduces health by 110 in 30 seconds. More suitable for poisoning cooking pots than applying to weapons. Weak Lullaby. Reduces energy to 0 and decreases perception. Oh, wow. Okay, that could be good too. Skill book on stealth. Do I need all of these ingredients here? I don't, but I should probably sell some of them. And then we have all these blacksmithing items. Let's put all these back. Oh, wait, I have some Toledo steel right here. Wait a minute. Is this what the blacksmith wanted? I did already find the hermit. Hang on, we're gonna have to look at that. I'm putting all this down just so I can see what my carry weight will end up being here. But we have a couple extra soaps as well. Weak lion perfume. Bandages. Do I need this many bandages? I don't think I do. I don't think I need that many. The dice don't weigh a ton. Those don't weigh anything. Oh, I'm carrying a lot of miscellaneous weight right now too, so things I gotta sell. Okay, training item. All right. Okay, no longer encumbered. That's great. Hang on. If I go to my journal here, get the hermit's sword, find out more about the hermit. Okay. So yeah, having the steel... I have Toledo steel, and I wondered if I got that from him already. But I could go to Troskovitz and find out more about the hermit. Also, I'm going to try to find Agnes. You know, kind of talked her up a little bit. I think I got to try to find her. Beautiful doesn't do her justice is what he said. Or pretty or whatever we said. So... Faithful doesn't mean exactly the same. When you're working with a guy that finished the series, has copies of the notebook that Jordan wrote the series in, willingly ignore him and those notes, you're not making a faithful show. I'm not arguing with you about Wheel of Time. I did not like it after giving some serious thought.
You silly doggy.
You silly doggy. But you good silly doggy. I wish there was a better way to be able to praise Mutt, because he doesn't face me all that often. Or I wish I could just do it as part of the... Oops. Hang on. Oh, wait. If I hold Alt like that, he stays put, doesn't he? Well, even still, though, look at this. It's really hard to pet Mutt sometimes. There we go.
Good boy.
All right. And then we should probably feed him. I don't know when he got fed last. Dried beef. And I need to eat some... That's what I mean. How is this rolling that fast? There is not that much of a hill here. Is he even going to eat it? Are you going to eat your dried beef, boy? Lilac's been bullying cows so much. Really? What's she doing?
Here you go. Take it.
There we go. Okay. He actually ate that time. All right. Houndmaster level 19. And then I need to eat some food myself. Is bacon... Is this going to make me sick? Let's find out. It was about to spoil, but it tasted pretty good still, so...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Polite?
What a load of shit.
Careful that impudent behavior doesn't come back to bite you on the arse, lad.
Incredible. Incredible. Love that. He's like, Dad, I don't have time for pets. I need to protect. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, Betty's got all the deets on the hermit here, so we'll talk with Betty, and hopefully we'll see Agnes before we leave.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Who doesn't like dried beef? I don't know. I don't know.
I need some advice.
And I do.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Oh.
Down to business. I don't have all day.
Okay, who wants to fight?
So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent...
Man, they're so quick to...
be.
It's the
Not
devil.
at all.
That guy
There
is the
Brush
devil.
is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner.
Gosh,
there.
can I please uncover a
Once they
secret
heard about
cult?
the apparition,
I want
they
that
started
so
to
bad.
take a
Please
big
let it be a
interest.
secret cult.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under the robes.
Oh, I'm liking
I saw them
this.
clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
Yes. Have you told her to stop? JK, you can't tell cats to stop. I think she's just chasing her or biting her a little bit. I was reading an email in the kitchen, just heard all this panic skittering, and now Cow is hiding in bed with Koro. Oh. She's just an innocent cow. Think the devil plays the fiddle in this game? Oh, God, I hope. Was the fiddle invented yet? Cease this. Oh, poor cow. Wywack needs a kitty friend. Cease this. They do already have 4 children, Ursa. I want to talk to him. I do. I gotta ask this guy. I have a lot of questions for him.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you, because this reeks of hell.
Her choice of words today is pretty great. What year is this game taking place in? 1403. I'm in Koro's camp. Sorry, not sorry. Do you, the devil, has gone down to Georgia, the nation, in this game? Do you think the devil has gone down to Georgia, the nation? I think it probably, yeah, I think he probably has. 1403 seems about right. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Okay, let's see if we can find Agnes here. Otherwise, we got our info that we shouldn't deal with the hermit because there's some sort of devil worshipping going on, and all that did is make me want to just find the hermit even harder now. So we're gonna do that. Mobile fiddle has not been invented yet. Gotcha.
My God, it happens. Just watch.
Okay, this is the bailiff's place. Well, this is the.
Is this supposed to be a chronicle?
Is that a problem?
I'm not a chronicler. Why want a raise for this responsibility?
You want what?
More money.
Do you want
I
me
like
to tell
money.
everyone about the time you were drunk, naked, riding on a pig, yelling about how you were Sigismund of Luxembourg himself?
Christ. So prospered, you said.
See? That wasn't so hard.
The random encounters, or just the the interactions with NPCs in this game is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Medieval fiddle, a precursor to violin, was invented in the 10th century. Oh, wait, so it's a thing. I'm just stupid. Oh, no, you're not stupid, Jard. You're not stupid. I didn't know. All right, so hang on. Do you think he'll tell me where Agnes is? About the diabolical apparition. Oh, I could tell him about the dead body with the flute I found? No way.
I found a dead body outside of town.
Another corpse. Just what I needed. Especially with the wedding coming up.
He's laying there among the trees, past the field beneath Trotsky. It looks like he's been there a while. But the worst part is, he has a flute stuck in his ear.
That must be the musician who went missing. Can't say I'm surprised. This musician used to play at the tavern. He played nicely, but for too long, and it started getting on people's nerves.
What are we going to do with him now?
I'll have him buried at least. And here, this is for reporting it.
Incredible. 70 groschen for reporting it. That's kind of cool. I'll be honest, I didn't expect anything to come of that when I found it earlier. That is awesome. I'm just making a note of that, actually. Musicians usually don't shove instruments in their ears. How odd. Did he play the fiddle? Can you ask me if he played the fiddle? It's important. I can't, but yeah, maybe later. But Banj Merry Time Zone, how are you doing? I can report what's going on with Miller Crazel. I'm not doing that. But hang on, what are we talking about? A diabolical apparition?
I'd like to ask about that diabolical apparition.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, wow, he just really cut me off there. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, not supposed to be in there. Okay, okay. Or maybe it's my...
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be in there. Okay. All right, where does the bailiff live? I would like to find his daughter. Teacher Gamer, hello. Okay, how are you doing? Doing pretty well, Jard. Doing pretty well, Banj. Yeah, it's shoot. It can be a busy rest of the week, but it'll be a good busy. The track team is large. The track team I'm coaching is large, so it's very good. It's very cool to see so many people excited for the season and everything. But it does, the larger the team, just sort of the more's going on, obviously. So after my first 2 rounds of cuts, we're down to only 99 athletes now. So only 99. And there are a couple more people who are asking about getting added to the roster, and they just haven't yet. So we might actually be in triple digits when the dust settles, which would be wild. Are you Agnes? Nope, you're housewife.
What are you doing here? Oh, it's you. Uh-huh.
Housemaid, okay. Could it be... Would she be out and about? This is the bailiff right here, right? Yeah. I wonder if this is his home. All right. I've decided I'm going to stalk this man until his day is over. It might take a while, but I'm going to try to learn I'm going to try to find out where he goes, where he sleeps at night. And then that way I might be able to find his daughter Agnes. Diabolical aberration, the fiddle. Where's he going now? Do I have a coach to help? It's just me. It's not just me. No. I have a total of 5 coaches. Hang on. Me, Rose coach, distance coach, pole vault coach, and jumps coach. Yeah, so there are 5 coaches total. And then I do have I actually have 2 coaches that are listed as volunteers. I don't know. One of them helped out last year, but I haven't heard from him at all this year. I think I probably can't rely on him being there. Volunteer coaches, though, they don't have any true responsibilities. So it's like if they can be there, great. If they can't, no worries. I think one of our volunteers, he came to probably about 2 weeks worth of practices last year. And then another volunteer was really only volunteering behind the scenes. Like, so that wasn't ever actually at practice, was sort of just helping with like planning and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not alone, but yeah, I'm certainly not, I don't have a ton of help either. And just to put that in perspective, so the other of the kids, like I had 40 in my group yesterday. So I am responsible for 40 of them. Kind of a lot. We don't have everybody at practice because some of the kids are still in their, they're finishing up their other sports. So like basketball still going on, swimming still going on, wrestling still going on. So yeah. I talked to him, can't rely on him at all. Best to move on. Bailiff is doing his rounds here. How long has it been? Shoot, it's only been 1 hour. If he had an icon above his head, I would just wait. Probably doesn't say anything on the map, though. Which one of these houses would be the bailiffs? There's also a tailor. I feel like one of these with like a courtyard is likely to be his. Maybe actually this house up here on the left. Then again, I mean, who's to say that she's just chilling at home, you know? But it's going to be a long time if I just follow this guy around all day. Our spring sports haven't started yet either. Probably not till the end of March. Maybe middle of March. Most all of ours start a full month after track does. So track started this week. Technically, our first day was February 17th. And like baseball and softball start 1 month after we do. They start March 17th. So that's kind of interesting. Hired hand. Carpenter. I can talk to there's a carpenter?
What do you need, my friend?
I hear that some apparition was seen around here. Is it true?
I don't know anything about that.
Man, they just cut me off on that. Tried to say before I can't help next year. I have a thing. Nobody listens. Jeez. What are you helping out with, Nova? What ages do you have? High school. High school kids. I do help out a little bit with middle school kids as well. But my main responsibility is the high school kids.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Look at the wares. Okay. Ooh, a bill hook? Got some polearm weapons. Interesting. Ranged weapons. Ammo. Sketches. Exotic wood. Oh, my. Oh, look at this, too. All right. Unbalanced die. Even die. A die loaded in favor of even numbers. Die of misfortune. They say that when it rains, it pours, but if you play with this die, the only thing pouring will be your tears. Gosh, that is kind of interesting. I'm thinking I might buy these Holy Trinities. Commemorating the Holy Trinity, especially by rolling 3s. I like that. Let's buy them both. Okay. So the carpenter had these Holy Trinity die, and I gotta have them. Now I really want to play some Farkle and see how good I am now.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
I'm not helping with track. I'm just a volunteer. Get off my back. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. I never found Agnes, but I might actually go like place to place. I feel like I just gotta see. I gotta see if I can meddle a bit, you know? She's getting married. Maybe she would invite me to the wedding directly, but I don't know.
Greetings. What do you need?
We should play some dice.
I have a bit of coin again, and I'd like to throw it around. Should we play
My
dice?
message delete a lot. Okay, the heist. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were trying to say. Oh, he only plays beggars.
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Man, is that insulting to just shout that out like that? I don't know. Okay, we can play with what? 6 dice. We have 3 Holy Trinities. And we have 3 Saint Antiochuses. Is he going to accuse me of cheating? Because I 100% am.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Yeah, oh, he's definitely, he's thinking I'm cheating, which I am. Oh, none of the Holy Trinities rolled 3s, but we did get these 3 3s here. That's 300. This would be 400. Should we go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, that did roll at least 1 3. I don't know how many other 3s we got, but it wasn't 3. You'd be proud I did a speedwork session for the first time in years yesterday. Got my sprint on? Heck yeah. What was it? What'd you do? Let's play beggars canceled.
All right, that'll do.
Oh, see, look. Is this guy cheating? Might be cheating too. Like he's really close to rolling a straight every time. Recent former volunteer, I can say that I'm proud of you. A recent former volunteer. This might be... Okay, he's definitely going to score that, right? He's halfway there. Okay. All right. I need 1 3 here from the whole... Oh, yeah. 6 3s, baby. Let's go. How many points does that give me? Enough to win. 2,400? Heck yeah.
Enough! I'm stopping! I simply can't believe it!
I know, my friend. I know. I need to play higher money games, don't I? Your 3 groschen is mine.
It's not that bad. I wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
Okay. Agnes. Wait. No, never mind. Okay. All right, we gotta do some actual searching here for Agnes. Let's see here. Murdered flautist, overgrown dugout, old idols. Where could she be? What is this? Troskovitz Cemetery. I might just check real quick. If you are both cheating, do you just cancel each other out? We might. Okay. Bailiff. Thrush. House. Troskovitz. I want to see, does it say where he lives? Oh, okay. I'm trying not to read too much in case there are any spoilers or anything. All right. Getting so many drops for this game? Good to hear. Not the flautist, gone too soon, rip. I was doing 300 meter sprints with 100 meter walking in between times 8. Oh, wow. Dang, that's a pretty short rest. My friend laughed their arse off. They were like, you still got speed. You're keeping up really well. I just gasped and was like, I need to stay with you to listen to your watch beeps to know when to start and stop. I love the KCD map so much. Did you ever see my old video on that, Ursa? The first video I ever posted on my my YouTube channel. Yeah, the maps are really great. We're definitely going to do a deep dive on these maps at some point. Yes, I was rolling. Man, that was an old one for sure. Warhorse actually posted that video on their socials, which was pretty cool. That's, I mean, one of the reasons why I love Warhorse so much. They're very accessible to their player base. Okay, maybe this looks like a pretty nice place. Maybe he's over there. I would really like to find Agnes before the wedding. I would really like to find her before the wedding. Okay, hang on. Maybe I just search for that. Where to find Agnes KCD2. Sitting on a bench in the outer courtyard. Bench is right at the building that's adjacent to the outer wall. Is this for later on, or is this just... No, I don't know. Singularity 6 used to be that way. I miss the old crew. Can you find Agnes in KCD2 before the wedding? Oh, I did see her before. Okay, the little image of her face, she's wearing like a flower crown. She plays a minor role in the Bad Blood quest where she can provide information about Pavlena, but ultimately directs you to her father, Bailiff, for further details. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have seen her before then, so I'm kind of just looking for a flower crown. Man, where did I see her before? I feel like it was near the jailhouse. About to brew up a cup of coffee and make breakfast. Ooh. Hopefully it's a good breakfast. There's somebody in there. Gosh, who is that? How do you get back there? Oh, through here. That's a guard. It's a guard house. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry. No Agnes in here.
I must be mad.
It was me. Sorry, dude. I'll be honest. I saw people sitting there and I wondered if you guys were hurt. If you like bagels with cream cheese, Mrs. Magoots is a big... Oh, there she is! It's Agnes! I found her! It's Agnes! Oh, I can ask her about the diabolical apparition, but that's it?
I need to know more about that strange apparition.
God, leave me alone with that.
Oh, dang. Okay, so no hope of seeing if she's interested in anybody else. That's all I got. Okay, man. Please, teacher, time to seduce her. You know what? I haven't tried talking to somebody with my charisma outfit on.
That's right. But if anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
All right, we got our charisma outfit on now, too. Maybe now she'll talk? She's like, oh, yeah, this guy I'll tell about the diabolical apparition.
I need to know more about that strange apparition.
God, leave me alone with that.
Nope. Dang it. God be with you. Oh, well. Got plenty of coffee and bagels to go around. Yes, please, teacher. All right, well, we tried. It was worth a shot. Okay. Find out the truth about the devil. I don't know who to ask. Seems like everybody's just like, nope, I don't know a thing. Will this guard tell me? Everybody seems very scared. I'm not looking for Lord Capon.
I hear the devil was seen here.
God above, give over with that.
Why is everybody so afraid? Who would tell me about it? The hermit had sold his soul to the devil. I should find out if there's any truth in that and question the witnesses before going to see him. It could help me get his sword. Wait, but who was around? I don't know who would have been around.
Greetings.
Gonna have to get bagels this weekend. Slice them up and stick them in the freezer for future breakfasts. What kind of bagels do you go for usually, Ursa? Go for anything in particular? Funny, Mrs. Magoots is a big fan. Oh,
you mutt.
I should talk to Bera. Mrs. Magoots is a big fan of plain bagels and plain cream cheese. I always kind of laugh a little bit when she gets
I've
that.
traveled the world over, and let me tell you, our home truly is the most beautiful place. Aye, if you've never stepped foot out of your hometown, you'll never truly appreciate it. But once you leave, on your return, you'll like it here even more. The cows,
that is not in my
singing, the
not in my
meadows are
experience.
greener, the apples are sweeter, even the beer tastes better. And the girls here smile a lot more. So what are you just sitting around for? Get up and go out into the world. You'll thank me when you return.
Greetings.
That was a lot of talking, dude. I'm just sitting there stone-faced. All right, will she tell me about it?
Do you know anything about the devil?
Mother of God, such blasphemy.
Why? What do I got to do?
What happened to the hermit?
Hard to say. Better not go near him. He's been acting
A blueberry
strange
or
lately.
everything bagel? And then with cream cheese? Egg, everything. Though I like a cinnamon raisin bagel sometimes. This is the way. I love that shirt on Henry. This shirt is very, like, it just pops.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
A few folks saw it at his place some years ago, but then it disappeared. Maybe he sold it or chucked it out.
Vera was like one of the first people that was nice to me once I got to Troskowitz, but I can't really do anything else with her. I can't, like, I was going to try to give her some coin just now. Can't do that. She won't tell me about the deal the hermit made. Maybe, will Betty tell me any more than she did the first time? Maybe the alehouse maid?
How can I help you, sir?
Oh, she won't tell me anything at all.
I hear the devil was seen here.
My God, leave me alone with that.
Musician.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Musicians aren't afraid, right?
I'd like to ask about that diabolical apparition.
And what's that got to do with me? Let's be on your way.
At least he wasn't afraid.
Sir.
I like the apple cinnamon crunch bagels from Panera. Otherwise, just a plain bagel with cream cheese. Lutz, you'd totally rock a shirt like that. I'd try it out. Dude, you know how much a shirt that would be like handmade like this one would be worth today? This is the lavish caftan. It's worth 241 groschen back in the 1400s. How many groschen do you think it's worth now?
What now?
All right, Betty, please.
I'd like to ask you about that hermit in Apollonia.
Go on then.
Please.
What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav,
Aha!
the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, Betty. There's an apple cinnamon crunch bagel at Panera. Tell me more. Local spot that does jalapeno cheese bagels. They go insane for breakfast sandwiches. That does sound good. I'm drooling. Those bagels sound good. They do. Talking about Real Housewives money? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Saw that exact shirt at a Goodwill for 15 groschen. 15? How did you not scoop it up immediately?
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since. Poor woman.
Ooh, I will talk to Gerda.
How do I get to the hermit?
Oh, I already know this. Shoot.
For trouble, lad. You go through, and from there...
I already found him.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskowitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside.
Oh, I know where that's at too. Okay.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back.
Gotta get to vehicle shop and y'all have fun. Kirk?
Or advice.
Kirk, take your time, my friend. Take your time. Don't rush any purchases. All right?
Recently, bedridden, and then suddenly
But best of luck, my friend. Hopefully it goes well.
And he's like a different man since then.
I did, even though it's not my style.
Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better.
He did
and
not.
The devil sometimes comes here.
But I do want to
on
see
the
if he's a part of a
prowl
cult.
for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback?
Got that perfectly golden brown toast on my bagel
Well,
day? Oh, heck
Bashka
yeah.
the butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
Inquisition, okay. All right, cool.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
Yeah, I've been doing tons of side quests, so yeah, there shouldn't be much else to do. Okay. If we take a look here, find out the truth about the devil, just, yeah, searching this area. So, talk to the villagers, investigate the cross, talk to Gerda. Let's see here. The villagers aren't telling me anything else. I'm going to go to Gerda at, we're going to go find Gerda. She is at waypoint F. Good luck. And ask Lutz for advice. He had a great Lutz talk about it yesterday. Thank you, Urs. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, car shopping is admittedly can be very stressful, but I feel like I've got a pretty good formula for it. Gerda. I'll be honest. Gerda, you seem younger than your name would imply.
I'll be with you, sir.
I'd like to ask you about something.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go away, please.
Wait. I can try to talk to her about it. Okay. Ooh. Hang on. There's nothing to be afraid of. This is sort of like for my chivalrous. This is a chivalrous response. And maybe I can bribe her if it doesn't work.
Easy now, Gerda. There's nothing to be afraid of. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery together.
Really? You're not going to laugh
Oh.
at me like all the others?
I believe you really
God,
did
no.
see something,
I'd never laugh at you.
but I want to know what it really was.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Just don't mistakenly call her Gertha or you'll get a kick in the crotch. I'll need a refresher on that car shopping piece in like July. You got it. You got it. Shoot in July? Well, it depends on when in July, I guess. But it's like in July, shoot, maybe I'll go test drive cars with you. If it was early July, I could do that. Think early July. Like, actually, we'll have less going on then.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's
What's this boogie doing at Thelma and Louise?
Erected in the memory of some innocent's death. They say some years ago, a young fella killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle.
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back. I can't.
It's okay, Gerda. It's okay.
Relax, Gerda. Have a
That's true. I'm thinking more about planning ahead for my dumbass lease to end in September. Gotcha, okay. I'd love to see that, Urs.
I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding his teeth.
Wow.
I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was like the devil and heading straight to Apollonia.
Okay. All right. No, I got this. I'll take it from here, Gerda.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's going to make fun of you anymore. I'll find out what it was all about and what you really saw there.
What do you think happened?
Oh, yeah, it was the devil.
If the devil's at large here, someone summoned him and should be punished for it. But you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all the saints, thank you. But please, come and tell me how it turned out. I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, you will? Okay. I may just buy this car out, yeah? We're talking about a Lutz and Spooky road trip or crotch punching. Yeah, I'm not sure which. How long you been leasing it? It's been what? It's been a year and almost a year and a half? Is that right? Something like that? I'm close, right? Both. I'd pay to see that.
Gerda really did see something. That cross hides a secret.
I believe Gerda saw something. What she saw, I don't know, but I'm going to be honest. I kind of hope it was the devil. Is this the cross over here? Okay, so we're heading towards waypoint E. We're just going to sprint on over there. But hang on, let's not go in... Yeah, let's not go in that outfit. Let's go in our cut purse outfit. Super light, super fast. And actually decent armor, too. Been about a year and a half, so I guess I actually have more time on it than I'm thinking. How long was the lease? Was it 3 years? We are close to the cross. Oh, whoa. Was that a bunny? You see those zigzags? Duck, dip, dive, dodge, and... Wait. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. What that bunny was doing. All right. The cross is over here. Oh! Is that a deer? Oh, that deer is up to no good. Wait. Who's coming after me? Oh, wolves! Wolves!
Sick.
I say Mutt kind of just destroys things now. Look away, Rollin. Look away. Look away. Is there another one somewhere? I'm still... Okay, I'm not in combat anymore. Now really look away, Rollin. Okay. Even if I look away, I'm also meant to say, yeah, turn off your hearing for a little bit too. Okay, examine the cross.
The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of that young man. But I'm more interested in what secrets it conceals now.
Oh, are we... Yep, we're doing it. We're digging.
I can't do this without a spade.
Wait, I don't have a shovel anymore? What is going... What happened to my shovel? Oh, frick. Okay. Well, I guess we got to go back to Troskovitz and get my shovel, unless there's one sitting around here somewhere. It must be in the chest. Wait, here's a dagger. Mutt's still barking. Where are you at, boy? So hard to see in the weeds. Oh, there's another wolf here. Oh, multiple wolves. They're hard to see in the high grass. They're dangerous. I just ran off. Okay. Whew. My internet just dropped. I gotta go. It's still not working. Oh, sorry to hear that, teacher. Hope you have a good day, though. Hopefully it'll come back soon. He did manage to scare some off once, proving he doesn't have to kill them. Yeah, so that one, if you saw in the top right corner, it said that I activated the Warmonger perk, which basically, like, if I'm using a mace, I want to say, is that how that works? I don't remember exactly what triggers it, but basically what it'll do is it'll scare people off. It increases my intimidation. It'll scare them off. Okay, so here's the question. I can't remember. Do I have a bed in Troskovitz that I can get my stuff from? Do I have to go to the inn for that? Let's go up to Takov. This shouldn't take too long. Now you know why he has the rep that he does. No cute animals are safe. Stop. I have to protect me and Mutt. As long as you, wait, hang on. Basically tell me to leave. I see how it is. No, I'm not telling you to leave. As long as when you do drive it, you give it a good run and get the speed up a bit, you should be okay. Oh, my car is a 2016. Knock on wood, it's been good. I don't drive it much anymore, though, which is a big problem for older vehicles. Yeah, every now and then, just drive it every so often, and it's fine. It'll be all right. Is it... Man, Mud is really barking up a storm. What at? I don't know, actually. Ursa is... Let's see, what was I going to ask? Is it garage kept? Or is it kept outside? If it's kept outside, you probably want to drive it a little more often. If it's garage kept, honestly, it can stay in a garage for a good while and be totally fine. At least in my experience. Let's see. What happened to my shovel? I definitely had one at one point. Did I somehow lose it? Did it break? Who the frick knows? Maybe the blacksmith has one, or... Man, I've purposefully not picked up other shovels because I'm like, yeah, I don't need... They're kind of heavy. I don't need to carry a bunch of them. You know? Okay.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Garage kept, we call it the airlock. Yeah, if you're... Yeah, don't run it in the garage. That's a good point, Banj. Yeah, you should be fine to... It doesn't need to drive all that often, if I'm being honest. I think once every couple weeks, probably fine. Does not have... Oh, shoot. I need to buy, not sell. Does he have a shovel? Shovel. Spade. Shovel. Nothing. Okay, can I...
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Okay, maybe the... Wait, is the general trader here or no? That was in the other town, right? Shoot. Gosh dang it. I really want to investigate the cross. I don't want to skip that part of the quest. It seems pretty interesting. I don't know. Would the tavern owner have a shovel, I wonder? That would be kind of weird, I think, to sell to me, but if they got it, I'm not going to ask questions.
Good afternoon.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Weak savior schnapps. Yeah, okay. We'll take those, though.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
No shovels. Oh, Prochek. He might... Oh, he's still bloody from the battle that we had.
What can I do for you?
Wow, very bloody.
What do you have for sale?
He probably has the exact same... He has the exact same inventory. Okay. I'm not sure where to find a shovel right now. Tools. Just kind of looking to steal one. I could go... You know what? I could go to the cemetery outside of Troskovitz. Cemetery... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do that. Mersa takes out for a 20-minute light highway drive every couple weeks. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I'm with Banj on that. I think that'll be totally fine. Okay, yeah, let's head east down the eastern road. We might be able to find a shovel at the cemetery, considering they do some grave digging and whatnot. So, my thought process, at least. It makes sense to me, at least. I don't know. We find another one somewhere else? If we find one on the way, that'd be fine too. I wish there was a way to turn the music up just a little bit louder. I've been really enjoying the music, the ambient music in this game. But it is admittedly a little quieter than it was in the first game. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah, run straight east from here. Oh, wait, but first... Might be a little hut over here. Ranger run. What wagon is this? Ah, would this person have a shovel that I could barter for? Woodcutter Dushko. We met this guy before. Got a work axe. Okay. Let's see. Any shovels laying around? I don't see one. Bandsaw. I don't know. I think we just got to head to the cemetery and just really hope they got one. It's so funny. I have avoided. I've seen probably 3 or so. Pebbles is still out here. This is where I got accused of assaulting somebody, even though it was during a fast travel cutscene part. That's pretty weird. But I've purposely avoided grabbing shovels on a few occasions because I'm like, oh, I don't need to carry them. I think they're 7 pounds each. I don't need multiple shovels. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. I have to steal it. Will anybody see me stealing it? I don't think so. I don't think anybody's out here. And let's see here. Shovel or spade. Spade. It is 7 pounds. Yeah, so I don't need to be carrying them out around that many shovels, you know? They're just too heavy. Good to know because we are not in a position to replace it. Yeah, you should be all good. I would have 0 concerns based on what you've told me. Okay, why will Pebbles not run anymore? I thought it was because I was following too close to the other people, but we're not following anybody right now. She will not run. Why is that? Is she carrying too much weight? Horse? She is carrying the max amount of weight. What if we try transferring something off?
I should eat something.
Let's have a bite to eat. Some honey. Actually, no, we need to eat this smoked mutton first. It is... Okay, that'll be good. Maybe because you're too heavy? It could be. All right. Yeah, it was her carry weight. Wow, okay. So here I was thinking it was... I was thinking it was because we were following those other guys, but it was because she was maxed out on carry weight. Kind of interesting. Max weight plus you might be too much. Yeah, it must have been. I wonder if her carry weight was over by like a fraction of a pound. Maybe that's what it was. And somehow, like maybe I had some sort of, I don't know, something. It allowed me to put something, an extra item in her inventory that put her over the limit somehow. It only showed full pounds there. It was 108. 108 out of 108. But maybe she was at like 108.2 somehow. Something to keep in mind is also make sure you run the gas tank down as low as you can before you fill up again. This prevents sedimentation. Less of an issue these days, but still good practice. Yeah, or if you put in some like carb cleaner too, that also kind of never really hurts in my experience either. A little carb cleaner every so often. Just put that in the tank when you fill up. But yeah, that's a good point, Banj. Holman called Henry overweight. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again now that we got a shovel. Thank you, Ignatius, for not protecting your shovel very well. Oh, God. Oh, God. I hit the button. How are they back? Okay. So they did get scared off. They did not die, but if we have to come back here again, they're probably going to attack me again. All So anyway, started digging.
Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apparition, Gerda.
Yeah, but they wanted it to appear like an apparition. They're scaring people away. For what reason? I feel like I'm in an episode of Scooby-Doo. Crusaders of the Red Star Waffen Rock. Wait a minute. Remember, I bought one of those a while back. Chronicle of the Knights of the Cross. Wait, did I already join the cult? I might have already joined the cult by buying that one cloak earlier. Amazing. Okay, there's an old letter about the Order's commandery fire. Okay, let's collect all of this.
He didn't take either the coin or the books. So it wasn't a thief. It must be something else.
Hey, Bogan. How are you? A useless fact and a daily convo. You got it. Good morning, everyone. Just finished work 15 hours straight, but at least my game is nearly testable. You finished... What were you working? Were you working on the game? Bears that appear in movies can earn around 20,000 dollaritos a day. That's what it says. Bears that appear in movies can earn around 20,000 a day. I don't think that really is going to pay off, though. If you were going to try to make... Like, you were going to be an owner of a bear that you train to be in movies. Because I'm guessing they probably eat a lot, you know? You're telling me to be in the movies? Yeah. Yeah. Tried? Wait, tried what now? Let's see. We have a would you rather. I could own a bear. You could? Man, I don't know. 20,000. I mean, granted, that book was published a while back, so they probably earn more now, but yeah. Would you rather hear the good news or the bad news first? Would you rather hear the good news or the bad news first? Typically I ask for the bad news first. So, yeah, typically I ask for the bad news first. Let's say, depends on how good or bad those pieces... Yeah, it could be like, oh, the bad news is... everybody died. The good news is... we have plenty of food now. You know, like, it's like, well, shoot, that's... It's not really... You know, that good news doesn't really make up for it. Mutt, are you doing all right there, buddy? Is he trying to help dig the hole? He was just trying to be helpful. What a good boy. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We are... It says that we still talk to the villagers, but I really don't know that how much more I'm going to get. I think we need to go talk to Stanislav now. So let's travel over to Apollonia and talk to Stanislav. There's a man in high spirits standing on the road. When he sees you, he calls out to you cheerfully, overflowing with happiness. Okay, let's see what he's got to say here.
Young man, come here. What's going on? What are you doing here?
Friend, welcome.
Is he drunk?
Glad you're passing by. At least I won't be celebrating alone.
Good news, that was the best I've ever had. Bad news, I'm pregnant.
My first son.
Wow. Hey, congrats on the sex.
Well, congratulations are in order. What's his name?
Very, very timely there, Ghost.
His name's Jonty.
Jonty.
Jonty, the best of health, then.
My sentiments exactly. Best of health. You have to drink to him with me. I've got some fine brandy here. Come on. Let's drink to his health.
Is this guy gonna try to drug me?
What kind of brandy is this exactly?
Why, it's the finest I have. My late father gave it to me, saying that when he had a grandson, we drank it together. But he didn't live to see it.
Uh-huh.
It's been buried in the ground for 10 years, waiting for this moment. I'm sure you'll like it.
I don't know that I trust this guy, but, you know, I think I'm going to do it. Everybody says bad news, pretty much. Bad news so you can end on a good note. Yeah, that's my thought too. Boogie, did you finish scanning your cards? No. Yeah, good news, you're not dead. Bad news is everyone died. The good news is I found your fave chocolates at the shop. Worried about animals knocking over all the sorting that was done. That is like the KCD1 glitch you featured in video. It is, right? Mutt gets a little bit excited about the terrain for sure. Only scrambled it all a little bit. Henry, come hither. I practiced my skills of Googling. That's good, Bogan. Very good. Very good. Did you hear about the lady that did the deed with over 1,000 people in a day? Was it 1,000 in a day? Apparently she pregnant now. Gonna be a long sequel to Mamma Mia. Is she acting and she's pregnant? Oh my gosh. Imagine, like, you have no idea. Yeah, congrats on having sex. Jaunty. Step friend, what are you doing? Goosey, hello. And Curly D, hello. Hello. No, you won't have to yell at me because of it. It depends. Depends on if you keep practicing or not. Need to photograph all my cards before I sell them again. People are so pedantic about what near mint means. Like the slightest fraying on the card means it's lightly played, even though it means the definition of near mint. Honk. Welcome. I like the Han as well. Only thing that should be jaunty is a fun hat. Curly D, how's your day? Yeah, so this guy's offering me brandy that he supposedly dug up out of the ground after 10 years. I don't know, it seems all really sus. So anyway, I started toasting.
All right. May he grow strong, and to Jaunty's health.
Uh-oh. He's definitely going to try to rob me or something.
Disgusted. What?
He drugged me! He drugged me! I knew it!
Fuck.
Am I naked?
What's in that drink? Oh, Dopperdelle. That horse and robbed me.
No way! Did I lose all my groschen? No, I didn't. What did I lose then? I actually don't know what I lost. I feel like I have pretty much everything still. Maybe he only took a little bit of my groschen. I still have over 1,000 groschen. And thankfully, torches work in the rain. Mutt, just let this guy rob you? Bad dog. Would he be able to help me find him, I wonder? Stupid. I'm... Man, I tell you what. A curse on Jaunty! I curse that boy! But hey, kind of cool still. Kind of cool. Wait, are you guys thinking Jaunty's not real? Son of a gun. What did Jaunty do? Luce is very excited at the prospect of being naked. I'm just saying, my outfit is pretty valuable. I would have thought that maybe he would have taken it. Look at the values of this. This is 291. 98 gloves. Look, I've got the laminar hands with rondelles. 885. I mean, if he took all this stuff and then sold it, he'd be doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. What was I doing though? Oh yeah, I was gonna go talk to Stanislav. Stanislav. Whose horse is this? Well, if I find that man later on, I will kill him. I'll do it. Get drugged, noob. Jaunty's the kid's name. Yeah, that's... Although it's spelled Jonty. Like Ponty's Pizza. But Jaunty. Like being at a music festival, the drugs part. Our sentient loot box seems to be enjoying this game. I might just get it myself. Yeah? Curly D, if you do, you gotta let me know what you think. I'm a big fan. I'm super enjoying this game so far. Let's see. Did I miss another message? Hi, Goober. Aw, I'm Goober? Lutz knew it. Makes me think, with the title of that clip makes me think of Pam saying, I knew it. You didn't know. Pam, it's Christmas. Yeah, she knew it. Okay. Stanislav. Hello, nurse.
Greetings. What do you want?
I hear you saw some diabolical...
Don't mind me coming to you in the middle of the night asking you about ghosts.
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition.
I am wearing a shirt with my name on it, Curly. You're right.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
The old retro Lutz Magoots logo here. I could offer him a swig of schnapps. Or I could say he's going to roast in hell. Scholarship is really low. Yeah, let's see if maybe... Hey, you want to just get drunk?
Want a swig of schnapps? Or two, maybe?
If it's any good, I won't say no. Show it here.
It's just that I don't have anything on me.
Oh,
Don't
shoot, okay.
offer what you haven't got. I was looking forward to it.
I actually do have schnapps, but they're back at they're back in my storage chest.
How was it with the
Leave me.
Okay, we'll try. I'm just gonna bribe him. Well, no, let's try to. I'll use my forked tongue here. Do you want to roast in hell, dude?
Do you want to roast in hell and choke on sulfur?
But I didn't do anything.
You're not caring well for your immortal soul.
I don't know. One time I carried a lamb all the way to Uyezd for the parish priest. All right, it was the bailiff who asked me to do it, but the good father gave
Just
me
like any good Christian, I'm gonna guilt this man. Oh, but I didn't.
No point trying to scare me with hell.
I didn't succeed.
How was it?
Okay, I'll just pay you.
Look, mate, I'll gladly give you a few groschen, but spit it out now.
No kissing with any of the shirtless men yet. I know.
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks.
His eyes glowed?
The hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye.
Rating this game 1 star so far because I was promised all kinds of romanceable options. So far, nothing. We're still really early on.
And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. Take care.
Okay, we learned as much as we could from Stanislav. There are more people or more. I could just try to go and find out more about the hermit up here. There's a well. Wait, did I find that? We could explore Apollonia. We could continue. Still haven't. Barely any of the villagers wanted to talk to me, but maybe they will now. I don't know. But it's also the middle of the night. So maybe they won't. But my friends, that will have to wait until tomorrow.
You silly doggy.
So we are going to save and quit. Let us meet up in the tavern. What about my wienerin? Wienerin? What? Romance Hans, I wish. I don't know where he went. Y'all have a good day. You too, Teacher Gamer. Friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Some thank yous, as always, to give. Coleman and Iron. And we also did briefly see Kirk. Thank you for being members of the Mod Squad. Nonder and Nomad the Mad Lad with the raids. And our Discord subscribers, Coleman, Iron, Ghost, Octi, Omina, Nova, Peachy, Ursa, and Nonder. Excuse me, much appreciated, my friends. Is my camera doing like a flicker every so often? I haven't been able to reliably predict when it's going to happen, but I feel like I have seen it just kind of flicker every so often. Kind of weird. Friends, tomorrow, more KCD2. Tomorrow is Friday. You might be glad to know. Tomorrow is Friday. So we'll end our week off on a high note, I hope. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Banj. Thank you, Ursa, for hanging out, and everybody else. Seriously appreciate you. A little bit of a shameless plug, if I can, here. The first episode of the KCD series has been posted on YouTube. And actually, if you saw me looking down and typing on my phone, I've been making notes of various other ideas that hit me. I've just been trying to decide. I'm like, well, if an idea hits me now, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in a note so I can make a list of things, you know, in real time. So there's going to be some more content coming out too on the channel, KCD related. So yeah, go drop a subscribe if you haven't already. But otherwise, the main thing I'm missing for my next level of YouTube channelness is the partner program. And what I need for that is watch hours. So if you've been enjoying the KCD playthrough, if you missed any of it at any point, the playthrough is going to be slightly more condensed. Obviously, less of me just kind of standing around and chatting with chat, and more so gameplay focused. So you can kind of catch up on what's been happening there. And all of that tremendously helps out. So, so yeah, please take a look if it's at all interesting to you. If it's not, then don't. But if it is, I would appreciate it for sure. So that's smart, dude. All my best ideas happen when I'm not in a making position. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and make a note of this now before I can forget. So I've got some ideas for some shorts. I haven't really made any short form content in a long time. So I'm probably pretty rusty, but I've been basically just kind of keeping a list of like videos I'd like to make, and whether they're short form, long form, whatever. Is your YouTube name a similar name of Lutz? Yes. And then there's the link there that Nova just grabbed as well. But yeah, I'm Lutz Magoots on YouTube as well. But yeah, it's if you drop some watch hours in, leave a comment, things like that, that goes a long way towards helping me out for getting towards that partnership program. It is, none of it goes unnoticed, my friends, seriously. So who's Coleman do I have to make love to get a 12-hour loot stream? Who's Coleman? You can make love to my Coleman T16. But yeah, Persephone, thanks for hanging out. Nova, appreciate the assist there on the YouTube link as well. Friends, I will be back again tomorrow. I hope that you have a great rest of your Thursday. Yeah, take care of yourselves and others. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.